Hi guys, I'm here today to show you what I bought at B&M on my latest trip. My name's Fawn and this is my channel. It's my happy place and I come here to chat with my friends. So if that sounds like something you'd like, please do give me a thumbs up, click subscribe and leave a comment. Now I have to warn you, I'm sitting on the floor, that's Bert, I'm sitting on the floor because the sun is shining so brightly that I can't sit where I normally sit, and I am worried that the light is going to be funny on this regardless, but I'm sitting on the floor trying to do it. I also want to apologise in advance in case you see any of the mess. It's a Monday and I'm part way through cleaning. I've pulled lots of things out. Some things are finished and have gone back, and other things that, like on the arm of the chair there's quite a pile of things to deal with. But anyway, let's do the B&M now. Quite a long receipt, and I spent £122.35, but I did buy a couple of big items, big ticket items I suppose, and some really cheap ones. So here we go. Now Bert, I need you to come sit there, right, go. No, Bertie, please sit. So first up, I don't know if it was a good buy or a bad buy, but I bought some of these Belvita biscuits. It's a 12 pack. Oh, it's going to be such a pain. It's 12 portions. I'm trying to sort of monitor, not necessarily change what I eat at the moment, but at least have an idea in my head of what things are calorie wise. These each serving, so I think there's 2 or 3 biscuits in each little pack. Each serving is 49 calories. Is that really right? Each serving, no, it's 12 times 4 biscuits. It must be, each biscuit must be 49, surely. I'm not, I've maybe, oh, hang on, there's more instructions here, hang on. 1 biscuit is 49 calories. So I can get an idea of what I'm doing, and they are supposed to be, they are supposed to be good for you, so I got them. Some mornings I can't face breakfast, I can't face a piece of toast, or so I'll have a hot drink, usually like a peppermint tea or something like that, or even a decaf coffee, and I'll have something like a biscuit, which is not a good habit, but it's my habit. They were £2.99 for the pack, so I don't think that that's a saving. I think that's probably about what they are. But I hadn't thought about it for a long time and thought, yeah, this could be a good idea. So I got them. Picked up a spray bottle for myself. Now the last 2 that I've bought have been adopted by my daughter. The kids love to play with these in the garden. This one's actually for me. I like to spray some of my ironing before I iron it, or as I'm ironing it, because hubby wears business shirts and so, you know, he's suited and booted all week. And some of his shirts are great, you wash them and they, you know, they only need a light rub over with an iron, but he's got a couple that are absolute murder. So I put water and a tiny amount of fabric softener in, and it really does help with the ironing. So anyway, that was £1, and you've seen that before. I'm starting to get some things for Christmas. You know, I've picked up some ornaments, some decorations already, but I think this is the first actual Christmas present that I've picked up. I saw this for my little Lara, for Lala. You know she loves Peppa Pig. I mean, it used to be Peppa. She now knows that it's Peppa Pig and says it. It's a set of books with a little, you can, I mean, we read to the kids a lot, but she can read herself and she tells it which book.
Begin, press the button that matches the book you would like to read.
And it will read the book with her. It's not because I'm trying to get out of reading to her, because we read a lot, but with 3 kids, sometimes, you know, you have to say, no, you do that a minute because I'm painting with this one, or I'm whatever. So this will help her read, help her learn to read, and of course it's Peppa Pig, and it was only £14.99, which I think is a good buy. Now I may after Christmas be saying to you that was a rubbish buy and it didn't work and it was awful, but I really like the look of it. It comes with 8 books. And as I say, the reader, the electronic reader with it. So starting, Christmas is starting. These were of course in the Christmas aisle. They're £3 for a big tub. Does it say how many? Yeah, 40 pack of bows, ribbons and tags. There's the tags. I use these obviously at Christmas, but what I really liked about these is, can you see, it's more of a pink than a red, and it's gold. I can use these out of season on people's birthday presents, etc. So I thought it was worth getting. I do some gaudy-o-lordy ones over Christmas, you know, bright red and green and sparkly. But I thought these were really quite elegant. The colours on it are really quite elegant and will work really, really well for birthday gifts too. Paid £1.79 for yet another sponge. You know me and sponges. I don't really need to go through it again. I've not seen that colour before. I mean, like it matters. But I really do rate these Raymer sponges. I presume that's how you say it, Raymer. They are soft, they are gentle, and they do make my body wash go a lot further. When I don't have a sponge and I use my hands, I seem to use a lot more. So yeah, a sponge. £2 this cost me. It's not the cheapest in the way of dog treats, I know. And we do have some far more, like I buy the little choc drop ones, because when we're trying to train them, you have to be able to give them lots. But I really like these. These are a special treat. These are the dental chicken popcorn. I mean, they are made with real chicken, so they are very good for the dogs, and they will pretty much do anything for something like this. And sometimes, like when we have a delivery person here or something, and the dogs are absolutely going to do that. Well, it's not Bert. Bert shouts, but he will come. But Mimi, I can usually get back with these if, you know, if all else fails. So £2, not the cheapest, but they're really good for them. I'm sitting on the floor here. And I've just realised I'm sitting so awkwardly that my toe is hurting. I'm sitting cross-legged and I can't figure out how to get that little toe so that it's not on the floor. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. And I picked up for myself some Haribo. I don't know about anybody else. I love the Tangfastic stuff. I love the Sour Patch. Is it Sour Patch Baby thing? Anything like that. I love that sort of sour followed by sweet. I couldn't resist. I was walking down the aisle and, you know, my hand went out. It went into the trolley. I didn't even notice. But I am trying to cut back on chocolate. So I'm not sure that that's much better. But a couple of these and your mouth goes, and it seems to settle me and, you know, that's okay. Whereas chocolate, I can eat, you know, quite a big bar all on my own. They were only 89p. So I thought, why not? Sit. Good boy. Good boy. Look at this. Look at this face. This is the face of a villain. Then I saw this. Again, this is for Christmas. It's Monopoly, but it's the Star Wars Mandalorian Monopoly. Now, in this house, I have a tradition. I started it when the children were tiny. We buy a game, a board game, every year. And after we've had our dinner and we go for a little walk, you know, we have Christmas dinner, we go for a little walk. In the old days, we used to drive down to the beach because we lived in Cardiff, so it's not far. But here we go up to the Wild Forest usually. And we wander around for a little bit, let your dinner go down, and then you come back and we always played a board game. That was normally when the alcohol started flowing for the older people, and the youngsters were sort of a bit, you know, they're a bit grouchy, they've had enough. So all sorts of games over the years. I have video footage of an epic Hungry Hippos tournament that went on with my grown-up cousins who had come for Christmas to our house. It was all the adults more than the kids. But my daughter and son-in-law love Star Wars. They love Mandalorian. So I saw that and I just couldn't resist it. I mean, it is so them. It cost $23.99, but I mean, there's hours and hours and hours of fun to be had with this, I can see. I picked up some cloths. These aren't for me, actually. These are for my daughter. My daughter doesn't use cloths. She uses sponges. Now, I'm all for a sponge. I'm all for a sponge. You know that. But I'm not really all for them in the kitchen. I'm a bit touchy about them in the kitchen because I just think they harbour germs and things. So whenever I go shopping, I tend to pick up bits and pieces for her. But I saw these. They were 5 for £2.50, and they're the scouring type. So that on the one side, it's all the, you know, the soft microfiber, and on the other side, it's got that sort of net fabric that helps you to scour things. So I picked them up. Again for my daughter, but I'm going to put it away. I bought her a white clean tablecloth. This one was £4. It's a Christmas one. It says things like, it's all good, in the pud, time to eat, let's get stuffed. Again, she always has an oilcloth or a plastic tablecloth on her table. It's oak. and the kids are just little heathens. So over the Christmas period, I thought that would look really cute on her table. And it's a night, for once, it's a reasonably dark background being blue, because a lot of them are white and silver, and you know, one episode of the kids with their pens and it's ruined. So £4, put it away for Christmas. Again, it's a Christmas purchase. For £1, I got these little fruit canes. I put them on my Christmas tree. These are different because they have all sorts of flavours. So there's giant strawberry, rainbow bells, watermelon slices, and bubblegum bottles. So they're really pretty. Can you see they're all different? I usually put a little piece of ribbon. I mean, some people just hook it on, but I don't. I put a bit of ribbon and then hang these on the tree, and the kids can eat them as well. So for £1, I thought they were great, and I put them away. It's not all Christmas stuff, I promise you, but there is actually a lot more Christmas stuff than I actually realised I was buying. Lots of it's sensible though. For £1, I picked up ornament hooks. Now, you could be like, what? The Christmas tree doesn't go up for ages. The reason I did this is I always forget. And then I struggle to put the baubles and things onto things. These are wire ones. Now, normally I buy the plastic ones, but I break them. So these are £1 for 300. And what's great, because they're wire, I've got various, because I've got a conservatory and so on, I've got things that I put up that I need to almost sort of tie them on or clamp them on, and I think these will be bendable and I'll be able to hang the boughs from up above. So fingers crossed, but I'm ready. £1.50. I got my first lot of Christmas gift tags. It's just dawned on me I didn't buy the Christmas wrapping paper. So I'm gonna have to go back and get it at some point. But I saw this and I thought it was really nice and kind of classy. For the adults' presents, the kids' stuff I do, you know, all the mad rain snowmen or whatever. But I just thought for the adults' gifts, it just looked really stylish and attractive. So yeah, picked that up too. And I also saw the matching Christmas cards. What am I talking about? Christmas crackers. They're only junk. I know some people, my mum used to go through a thing of buying really expensive ones because she thought they'd be more worthwhile. The truth is, it doesn't really matter unless you get one that's got jewellery in it. You know, we don't keep the things that are in a Christmas cracker. They're just a bit of the fun. So again, it's much more subdued than I normally am. It's a different approach from me. I think £4 is great. New improved content. It's just silly games. It's just silly plastic games and jokes and hats that you can just throw away the minute the day is over. I know we're not supposed to be a disposable nation and all of, you know, all that stuff, but you know, they do just go on the fire, don't they? I'm wondering now, you know, I've bought classy crackers, classy gift tags. I don't know what's come over me. I wonder if I'll even use them, because I do, as Christmas gets nearer, I get more and more sort of bright. I bought another loo brush. You're going to think I'm mad. I actually needed one for my downstairs toilet. This is a nice shade of pink, I think. I would have bought it in the grey if they'd had any of the grey left. They didn't. They only had the pink. It was only £4, which I think is stonking value. And what I like about it is it's all plastic and rubber. I don't like the ones, I mean, they look so stylish, the ones that have got metal on them and all of that, but I don't know about you, but they rust on me. They rust and then I can't be doing with it. So I thought this looked really quite sort of sleek, tidy, tuck it away. I mean, you don't want them to be ostentatious, do you? £4, I was thrilled. As you know, any day now, I'm going to get on with doing the nursery into the nature room. It's been stalled by so many things, not, you know, not least that I wasn't well, or I'm not well, but I'm living with it now. But there are things I'm going to need to put on the wall. There are shelves. I got a shelving unit, didn't I? So I picked up one of these. It's a handy DIY mega pack. It was £4. It's 140 piece. I like these things because they come with the correct screw and the correct wall plug or raw plug, depending on how you say it. It takes all the difficulty out of it. I don't know that I would use, and this is Kingman, I don't know Kingman. I generally wouldn't use sort of unbranded on something that I thought was going to be really heavy. You know, if it's got to be, you know, then you buy quality, don't you? But for just putting pictures and bits and pieces up, I thought this was great. And £4, I don't have to worry if I got the right raw plug for the right screw. Some more smallish things. Of course, I picked up jam and creams for 39p a packet. Levi, he'd leave home, I think, if he knew I'd been to B&M and I didn't come back with these. But I did cut back. I didn't pick up the party rings as well. I just got his favourite jam and cream. Picked up a couple of cans of plum tomatoes, 35p a can. I think that's a really good price. They're premium, whatever that means. I like plum tomatoes. I particularly like them with tin plum tomatoes with, oh gosh, what's it called? You know, scrambled egg. I was going to get there in the end. Scrambled egg, bit of bacon, some plum tomatoes, slice of toast. That's a heavenly breakfast for me. So I picked up 2 of those. For the kids, I picked up a Betty Winters Halloween gingerbread skeleton biscuit kit. It cost me, I think it was $1.29. Let me check. Yes, $1.29. I don't know that it'll make very many biscuits, but they'll have fun doing it. And I do like the fact that it's all contained in a box. And we do bake from scratch if you follow me, you know, using flour and eggs and so on. But the kits are so much easier with the kids. I don't have to do the thinking. It's all there for us. I'm wriggling around because of this toe. Honestly, what a stupid idea to sit on the floor. Picked up 2 packets of Blue Dragon long grain rice. They were 59p or 2 for £1. So I use a lot of rice in this house. It gets eaten a lot. It's one of our favourite things. Oh yes, and I picked these up as well to try and help me with hanging garlands and so forth. These are 40 suction hooks. They were £2. I've got some lights. In fact, will they work with them? Yes, I think they will. I've got some lights that require suction hooks, and you hang them in the windows rather than on a tree. And every year I seem to lose some suction hooks. So I saw these and I grabbed them. I was like, ha ha, I'll be able to use them. So £2. I also picked up some decent raw plugs. These were £3 for 80. Again, I don't know if that's a good price. It's the universal one. They call it the universal plug. It opens out. I think these raw plugs are the best. These fit the screws that we use for most things. So if there's something heavier, because can you see, I mean, they're not the biggest screws in the world. So if there's something heavier, this is the sort of thing we use. And last time I was doing it, I noticed I was almost out of these, so I picked up some more. I treated myself to a mug. £2.50 for this mug. I thought it was gorgeous. It's more of a cup than a mug, really. I thought it was gorgeous. It's got a little fox on it. It says warm and cozy. It's got a nice feel. Inside you've got a little, can you see, a little sprig of greenery. Got lots of different characters, but I just picked up the one just for me with the fox on. I could see myself having my morning cuppa in this, and I just, yeah, I do not need mugs. I don't need mugs, guys, but I needed this one. Last couple of things. Me that has so many boxes and so many things for beauty, I picked up one of these. It's only £1. It's the Garnier Micellar cleansing water. You don't very often get micellar water in boxes, I've noticed. I think I've had it once in, you know, over 12 months of doing them. I use this for when I get black under my eyes, when I've got mascara and I've got it somewhere wrong, or even if I've gone over too far with lippy. I just use a cotton bud, you know, baby's cotton bud, little bit of that, and it'll just touch it off. I love the fact that it's only a tiny little bottle, because I do only use a tiny bit. I mean, that will last me ages, but I thought how handy to have a nice little bottle of it. I picked up some wallpaper paste. I'm pretty sure I've got some already, but I suddenly thought, what if I haven't? It doesn't go to waste. It was $2.99. It does 10 rolls. I just, you know, I thought if I suddenly got the to get up there and get that wallpaper done, and then I discovered that I haven't got any wallpaper paste, living in the middle of nowhere, you know, it would be, what would it be? It would be about an hour round trip, and that's not counting going in the shop to get some more. So yeah, I just thought, you know, because you're not sure, pick it up, be on the safe side. I also picked up some more of this Foam Aroma by Blue. My Sainsbury's, which is where I shop most of the time, has stopped doing the pink version. They only do the blue version. Sorry, I've got to move again. I really like this one. This is Rose and Apple Blossom. Does it make the toilets any better? I don't know, but I put all manner of things down my toilets to try and keep them clean, and something about the way it foams up makes me think, oh yeah, that's got to be doing some good. I'm probably cracked, but that's what I think. I think this was £2.79. Let me check. £2.39. Sorry about that. £2.39. I got myself a Black & Decker jigsaw, electric jigsaw, for cutting wood. I just recently did various tasks in the house and I was cutting wood with a saw, old-fashioned saw. Oh guys, I'm too old for that these days. I'm way too old for that. I've got more jobs to do that will require me to cut up bits of wood. I saw this, it was £26. Again, I don't know if that's a good price or not, but I was happy to see it. It's Black & Decker. It's not like I'm going to be using it every week or every month, but on the occasions when I need to cut some wood, because we tend to use mostly oak in this house, it is hard. The oak is hard. So I saw that and I was like, oh yes, and in the trolley it went. And the very last item, of course, is for Christmas. It was £15, I'm going to say that before I start. And I think possibly this Christmas is going to be the house that style forgot or taste forgot, because I picked up this. Hang on. It's for the Christmas in a letterbox. It's got birds on the top and it's got glittery snow on it, and it's just everything kitsch and tacky that you can think of about Christmas, but for some reason it just appealed the heck to me. I couldn't help myself. I mean, £15, look at that. The kids will love it if nothing else. That's always my excuse. Sorry, I'm putting that down. So always my excuse, I got all the kids will love it. All the kids will love it. And the truth is, it's me, I love it as well. Anyway, that was my latest B&M haul. You'll have seen part way through, I'm not sure where I'm going to put it yet, the Christmas aisles at B&M, or in fact I might just do it now. I filmed just the Christmas aisles. I got told off while I was doing it. Security guard came over to tell me that they don't allow filming in B&M. Didn't like to tell them I filmed before, and I must admit I carried on very subtly doing little bits of filming anyway. It was a bit embarrassing, but hey ho, you know, that's the life of a YouTube influencer. My mum was like, are you putting it away? Are you putting it away? And I was like, no, but I was just being really subtle. So yeah, I took some shots of, or some footage of the two Christmas aisles. Obviously I'm going to be buying loads more. You know me, I will be back in B&M before you know it. But there are some lovely things, and I always say to people with places like B&M, Poundland, The Range, anywhere that's sort of on the cheapy side, if you see something you like, get it early. I know it might sound silly, but I mean, for example, my Father Christmas with the letterbox, there was only one other one there. Now they might get loads more in before Christmas, but before now I have thought that would happen, and then they don't get it in again. So if you like it, get it and put it away. And I hope you see things that you like in the B&M Christmas aisle, because it's a beautiful sunny day today, but before we know it, we'll be in the doom and gloom with nothing to look forward to other than Christmas. So I'll see you again really, really soon. I'm sorry that this has been a rubbish thingy. I will sit back a bit and get Bert and Mimi in, and I'll say goodbye with them. Bert, come on Bertie, come on Bertie. Mimi? Mimi? Mimi, come on. Come on, you two. Come on. Come on, Mimi. Come on. So this is Bert. This is my Bert. This is my big, beautiful Bert. Yeah, with his lovely face and his sniffies. And then Mimi is down here. Come on, Mimi. Mimi's nervous because I'm calling her over. She thinks she might be in trouble. Honestly, the dog is so neurotic. So anyway, that was the dogs as well. This is a chaotic video, but I enjoyed my B&M shopping and I enjoyed chatting to you, and I hope you enjoyed it too. Hey Bert, you just want to stare at me, don't you? Come on Mimi. No, she's not coming. Bye!